Yo, what's up, Exiles? BeardMaps here, and happy 420. And today we're diving into a strategy that I think is going to be a really juicy one once that 0.2.0 patch drops. Now, I was combing through the patch notes, and two lines that immediately jumped out at me. Listen to this. The second is to increase the quality of drops from bosses overall, and the third is to improve drops from monsters possessed by Azmerian Wisps. Bro, you already know where this is going. Loot explosions, literal treasure goblin moments. So here's the deal. If they buff boss loot and they buff wisp possessed mobs at the same time, well, that's just a recipe for chaos. And when I say chaos, I mean profit. But here's the thing. This also means tablets are probably going to spike in price, at least early on. So if you've been hoarding tablets or you want to flip them, this might be your moment. But as this is important to loot, if the loot buffs end up being underwhelming, tablets might crash in value, so keep an eye on the market. Maybe don't go full giga just yet. Alright, so here's the strategy I'm planning to test as soon as this patch hits. Step 1. Find 3 Atlas towers close together. Step 2. Juice bosses. I'm talking about map bosses have additional modifiers, increased quantity on map bosses, and very important, make sure at least one node gives you map bosses are possessed by Azeri wisps. If you line this up right, you're gonna have maps that are absolutely slammed with value. They'll be affected by all 3 towers. Bosses will have +4 or more extra mods, and they'll be juiced by Azmeri wisps. As Azmerian wisps, wow. That's basically a mini Maven arena on every map, except you're farming it solo and printing loot. So what you want to do is try to get tablets that say up to 4 bosses in range. This guarantees that every one of those tiles have a boss to juice. It's super important for consistency. And don't forget to stack extra modifiers, or extra quant might make a big difference. So I'll be testing whether increased quantity tablets on map bosses, or if just putting more modifiers are better. We'll have to find out once the patch drops. Um, but honestly, I think this is going to be crazy because the loot from doing this before the patch is like pretty good, and when the patch drops, if they actually drastically improve the loot from bosses and wisps, I think this is going to be insane. So yeah, this could be the new Rogue Exile strategy, and I'm telling you now before the Reddit gremlins catch wind and tank the market. If you're hyped for the loot or you've got your own strategy ideas, drop a comment below and let me know. And of course, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any test results once the patch goes live. Thank you for watching, Exiles, and good luck out there in Rayclast.